Mr. Schmidt!
Mrs. Schmidt!
Are we back?
We are so back.
Oh my gosh, let me get my makeup on.
Okay.
Oh geez. Oh, I gotta fix my hair. Oh, they can't see me.
They can't see you.
Oh, no. Oh, let me... Oh, I'm gonna sit here in my jammies then. We're back.
We're back.
Okay, so today for math, what are we doing?
Complete the following math pages. The task, Carrie's aquarium task. And then we have a multiple representation page.
Wait, that's that Foursquare thing.
Yeah. Practice number sense, strategies, and fluency. And then lesson 11, reteach, volume of composite figures.
Okay, I think we got this, Mr. Schmidt. Cheesy easy, can't believe how easy.
So let's look at the task.
Okay, let's take
There
a
we
peek
go.
at it. Okay, so I'm going to say it's Carrie. Can we
Okay,
call it
that's
Carrie?
what I would say too.
Yeah, Carrie is the lead architect. Ooh, big. For the city's new aquarium. All of the tanks in the aquarium will be rectangular prisms where the side links are whole numbers. Okay. So, ooh, easy cheesy. Can't believe how easy again. That's kind of like macaroni and cheese. There are no fractions or no decimals. It's just straight up whole numbers. Okay. So, A. Carrie's first tank is 4 feet wide, 8 feet long, and 5 feet high. How many cubic feet of water can her tank hold? So let's work this out. So I'm going to use this.
Shall I scroll down a little?
I think we're okay right now,
I'll
but
scroll down
okay.
a little pinch.
So I can't see it.
What are you looking for?
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Need the first piece there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so, no, I'm sorry, I don't.
I know. I was like, what do you need that for?
Okay, so the way that we find volume, remember, is volume equals length times width times height. I was just messing with Mr. Schmidt. Let me make that an H like that. Okay, so what is the length? I want to... so I'm looking right here, 8 feet long, so that is my length, and I like to keep everything in order. So I have 8 feet times my width and 4 feet wide right there, so times 4, and times my height is 5 feet high, so times 5. Okay, and it's all over there, I know that. But, so to do my calculations, I could do 8 times 4 and then times 5, but let's think Miss Schmidt way. You guys know how lazy I am. So let's do it this way. What is 4 times 5? Ooh, cheesy easy. Can't believe how easy. It's 20. And then let's multiply that by 8. And we know how we do that. What is 8 times 2? It is 16. Add the 0, 160. So it is 160 cubic feet. And so that is a 3 because we are measuring 3 sides. Okay, so that is
So
why
it's a foot
cubic.
times a foot times a foot.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's a foot cubed.
Yes, that is why it looks that way. It's not square because we're not measuring 2 sides. We are measuring 3. Okay, so that's the way it looks that way. Okay, so could we go ahead and peek down at B?
Okay. B
All
is
right.
there.
Okay, Carly knows that...
No, it's not Carly.
I'm sorry, Carrie.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no L in there.
Carrie.
It's Carrie. Carrie knows that a certain species of fish needs at least 240 cubic feet of water in their tank. Create 3 separate tanks that hold exactly 240 cubic feet of water. We have an example.
Yeah.
She could design a tank that is 10 feet wide, 4 feet long, and 6 feet in length.
In height.
I'm so sorry. In height.
Yeah.
So,
So 10 times 4, I'm just checking them, okay?
Yeah,
10 times
let's
4
check
is
this
40.
out.
And 40 times 6 is
It's
240.
240. So
So
that
that
one's a good
example
one.
is correct.
Okay, so
But now that they've used that, we need to use something else.
okay, so
We need to use
we
something else.
need 240.
And we need that 3 different times.
Yeah. And it's feet and cubic. All right, so how can I get 240? Well, I'm looking at the 24. That's where I'm going to start, 24. So I could say 3 times 8. So 3 feet in length, 8 feet in width, and height, I could say 10. 3, okay, that would equal 240, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then, can you come up with another, Mr. Schmidt?
Okay, so 24. How about 6 times 4?
Okay, 6 times 4, which is 24.
Mm-hmm.
And 24
Times
times
10 again.
10 would again equal 240. I'm thinking that we should leave the next one to them.
Sure.
So you need a third one. So we have 1.
Hey, that's cool. It made an automatic rectangle. That's
oh,
cool.
isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I didn't even do that.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys do the third one by yourself. And I want to point out to you that there are... Ooh, what happened, Mr. Schmidt?
I don't know. Maybe it tried to correct your line there or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
how dare they? There are at least 24 different ways that you can come up with this. Okay?
Yeah. If you look, there's lots of different options because there's lots of different ways you can multiply to get 240 with three different factors.
I just want to point out to you that there are several ways, so don't give up.
Right.
So I want you guys to choose the next one yourself. So how can I get 240?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's take a look at C, Mr.
Part
Schmidt.
C.
In the back of the aquarium, Carrie realizes that the ceiling is only 10 feet high. She needs to create a tank that could hold exactly 100 cubic feet of water. Name one way that she could build a tank that is not taller than 10 feet. So what she's talking about is in her building, back wall, back here that has this pretty old picture of something, is only 10 feet. Okay. And so it is only 10 feet tall, so it cannot be taller than 10 feet. So what that means to me is in order for me to find the volume of this tank, one of my measurements must be less than 10 feet.
10 or less.
Yeah, 10 or less.
Right.
So it
and
cannot
that's
be
the
more
height,
than 10.
the height variable.
Yeah.
So
if
L
I
times
say,
W times
so if
H.
I length times width
Right.
times height.
H cannot be more than 10.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and make that. I want to go to maximum. Let's say 10. What could I add to these other two to get
Well, we have to get to
100.
100, right?
to equal 100?
Mm-hmm.
And it's cubic feet. So I'm going to leave this for you guys to figure out.
How many different ways can they do it?
Mm-hmm. And they can do this one 26 different ways at least.
And the reason we know that is because you can see the link there where the district got this task from is illustrative mathematics, and it's task number 1308 or 1308. If you guys go to that link, you can see all the solutions. So do it first, and then if you want to check your work, you can go to that link and see if you got it right.
Absolutely. So I think I'm going to leave that for you.
We'll scroll down past all this.
Let's see what we have. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to scroll down past all the answers. Okay.
Quickly. Yes.
Okay, so here's a
Okay.
simple, cheesy, easy one.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Mr. Schmidt.
I know.
3 times 2 4/10. So if I was talking about my kids in my class, those little stinkers, they love to come to me, Miss Schmidt, could you sharpen my pencil? That was only 2 4/10 of an inch. And my pencil sharpener is like, please. So I could draw myself some pencils here that were, again, 2 4/10 of an inch. I could have drawn those a little bit bigger.
I like how it's fixing your stuff.
I know!
It hasn't done that before. So
what kind of dirty pull is this? Trying to fix my messy work. Okay, so I could have 3 pencils that were 2 4/10 of an inch, which is commonplace in Schmidt's class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, could have that. So we could show. So what is the total length of all of these pencils, if that was the case?
So there's your word problem there.
So there's my pencils. So I could come over here and I could solve it. 2 4/10 times 3. And I don't think I'm going to do that, Mr.
Right, because
Schmidt.
that should be really simple for us.
That's cheesy easy. 3 times 4. Carry something.
Just
and then
count your decimal place.
Yeah. And we all know that we box it and there's only 1 digit behind the decimal. So that's what's going to be in the answer. 1 digit.
And another strategy could be where you just simply add them up.
Yep.
You could use the lattice
do
way.
that way. Yep.
And hopefully we don't get a bunch of dislikes on our math because we're not doing this one. I don't know why they keep disliking our math.
Let's make them happy. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to make it cheesy easy. Could you scroll down for me?
I can't find it. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to make it super easy for you guys today. It's a warm day. So 2 4/10 plus 2 4/10 plus 2 4/10. That is another strategy.
Since it's only 3 of them, that's pretty easy to add.
Yeah, please. You can do that. And then write a word problem. Miss Schmidt growled horribly when 3 pencils came to her that were 2 4/10 of an inch long during the middle of her math lesson. What was the total length of pencils that she had to sharpen?
Braden in Mr. Schmidt's class took 3 pencils that were 2 4/10 inches long and taped them together. How long was the new pencil that he made?
That's interesting because my Braden would have done the same
and
thing.
I'm not blaming Braden. I just wanted to mention him because he's been talking to me on Dojo, and so
that's awesome.
Hi, Braden.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Is that no? We have the reteach page.
Okay, the reteach. Okay, so
and you guys. Hopefully you'll be able to use the page that we have here because the printout is pretty blurry.
It's pretty stanky.
Yeah, so we got this one from the website for math, my math.
Yeah.
And this is Lesson 11 Reteach, Volume of Composite Figures. Okay, they don't even say what a composite figure is, right? Okay, to find the volume of a composite figure, separate the figure into different prisms, then find the volume of each prism. Composite just means you're putting together pieces.
Yeah.
Right? Like Legos or something, and then you figure out the volume of the entire object as it's all snapped together. Okay, so here they're showing you volume equals length times width times height. And they have 2 inches times 2 inches times 2 inches. That's each cube.
So they're doing 1 cube at a time. So the volume, 2 inches times 2 inches times 2 inches. They've done this one here. And then for down here, add the volumes. They added the 2 of them together. Ooh, I love this. This is pretty
I don't know why it's doing that today, but that's cool.
Oh, my goodness. I feel blessed. So, if this one is 2 times 2, which is 4, times 2, which is going to be 8, and then I add this one 2 times 2, which is 4, times 2, which is 8, 8 plus 8 is going to be 16.
Cubic inches.
Yep. So that was cheesy easy. Can't believe how easy.
So now we're down to these books, and let's talk about how this book looks.
Oh my goodness. This is crazy talk, Mr. Schmidt.
Yeah, they're giving us the measurements
Oh my
of
gosh.
one of the books.
Mr. Schmidt, if you look at this one here, this looks like a Harry Potter.
Yeah. Then the
This
next
one here, this looks like maybe a
I'll-
goosebump or something.
Let me say, the middle one looks like Sorcerer's Stone. The top one looks like Order of the Phoenix. And you guys that know your Harry Potter books, Order of Phoenix is a really fat book. And
yeah.
Sorcerer's Stone is one of the thinner ones because it's like the longer they went, the fatter they got. So, yeah, they don't look the same, do they? But when we figure this out, we have to picture that they are the same.
Well, let's just pretend that Miss Schmidt drew them, but I'm not taking responsibility for this.
Okay.
But I could have. If it was in my classroom, you know, it could have been like that. My horses that look like dogs and my dogs that look like buffaloes. So who knows? Anyway, so we're going to say all of these books are the same size. So we have the length times the width times the height. So we're going to say easy cheesy. 8 times 10 is 80 times 1.
And they give you places here to write that in.
Yeah, so let's put it down there. 8 times 10 times 1. And so...
And don't forget your units, guys.
Yeah. 8 times 10 is 80 times 1 is still 80. And let's go back up and check. It is inches and it is cubed. Let's remember why it's cubed. We have 3 units of measurement. Okay? So...
And you guys could actually write inches on those blanks where it says 8 inches, 10 inches, and 1 inch. And you're multiplying those inches times each other.
Did you guys notice how I dotted my I's?
Oh, cool.
Cool.
So now the volume of all the books, how do you figure that out?
Well, I'm going to say 80. Oh,
Whoa.
no, it did not. No, it didn't.
Want me to I'll control
Would
Z
you
that
do
away.
that?
There.
Measle. Okay, so... Oh, Mr. Schmidt.
What's wrong with it?
It's just acting funky. It's a funky monkey. Okay, so 80 inches. Oh, it's getting nasty with me. Plus 80 inches cubed plus 80. Okay, 80 inches cubed. So
now we add those 3 up.
now we add them up. So now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say 80 times 3 because I'm a lazy stinker and I am not going to add 80 plus 80 plus 80. So
and if you already know what it is, so do we.
0, yeah. And then that's 24. So it is 240 inches cubed because we are adding 3 different lengths. Okay. So I think that we could go down here. I think that
they should be able to do this one.
on
yeah,
our
just
own.
follow the pattern, right? Use the
Yeah.
measurements. Use those measurements. Use these 3 measurements and fill in your measurements. Multiply it, right? And then use whatever your answer is here to add it up. Why do they have it 4 times? Because there's 4 bricks, right?
Yeah. So definitely. So what you're going to do is you're going to do this one. 5 times 3 times 2. So 5 times 3 times 2 equals. And then
And
once
it'll
you
be
get
cubic
that
inches because they have inches there.
And then you're going to say, well, I have 4 of them. So whatever this measurement is right here, you're going to put it here, 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 and here.
And add them up.
Add them up. Or multiply them by 4. So
That's the last activity for math today.
So cheesy easy. Can't believe how easy. And we're out of here in less than 20 minutes,
I know.
Mr. Schmidt. So you guys have had a short day of listening to us. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. And Mr. Schmidt, will you be here tomorrow?
I think so.
I think so.
Okay.
Mr. Schmidt will be here as well.
Okay.
Talk to you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.